Hi everybody and welcome back. This training session is dedicated to learning all about OSHA. So all that you'll need for this training session is the OSHA response sheet. It looks like this, and you will be filling this out as we go through the slides and the PowerPoint and a couple videos together. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the PowerPoint slides and learn a little bit about what OSHA is and why it's important for us. So OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. So why is OSHA important? OSHA is important because an average of 13 workers die every day in work-related injuries. The purpose of OSHA is to assure safe and healthful working conditions for working men and women by setting and enforcing standards and by providing training, outreach, education, and assistance. OSHA conducts worksite inspections, and OSHA also provides training programs like this one, to increase knowledge about occupational safety and health. You have rights under OSHA. So let's go over some of the rights that you have. You have rights to a safe and healthful workplace, to know about hazardous chemicals, to report injuries to your employer, to request any hazard correction. You have rights to training, like this. You have a right to file a complaint with OSHA, to participate in an OSHA inspection, and to be free from retaliation for exercising safety and health rights. So the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970 was a law that gives workers important rights to participate in activities to ensure their protection from job hazards. So you can find more information about this law at the United States Department of Labor at the following website. This website, I've linked it in for you on the training website. So right under this training video, there's a link that you can just click on and it will direct you to this site so that you can learn more about OSHA yourself. But this law basically says that employers are required to provide their employees with a place of employment that is free from recognized hazards that are causing or are likely to cause death or serious harm. So this includes container labeling, safety data sheets, also called SDS, and worker training. So employers have certain responsibilities under OSHA. So they must report worker deaths to OSHA, report each work-related injury, maintain injury and illness records, inform workers how to report injuries or illnesses, make records available to workers, and allow OSHA access to their records. Also, post-annual summary of injuries and illnesses needs to be provided to OSHA. OSHA standards. So they want you to limit the amount of hazardous chemicals, substances, or noise that workers are exposed to. Also, they require safe work practices and equipment, and they require employers to monitor certain hazards and keep records. OSHA inspections. So OSHA conducts inspections without advance notice. Anyone who tells an employer about an OSHA inspection in advance can receive fines and serve jail time. OSHA inspects for imminent danger, workers' complaints, or follow-up inspections. So where should you go for more information? You can contact your supervisor immediately upon noticing a health hazard in your workplace. Also refer to your OSHA training module for further information or contact your trainer. That's me. Refer to the OSHA website at this link or contact a compliance assistant specialist in your area. So how do you file an OSHA complaint? Download the OSHA complaint form from OSHA's website, file a complaint online. You can call or write your local OSHA office. Complaints can be anonymous. OSHA will determine if an inspection is necessary. You have the right to follow up on your complaint. So we're going to watch this video together. So bear with me while I pull it up for us. And this video just sort of outlines the history of OSHA and why OSHA was created so that you can sort of understand the importance of why OSHA is here and what it can do for us.
In 1968, at the height of the war in Vietnam, 14,000 Americans were killed and 46,000 were wounded. That same year, another 14,000 Americans were killed. But those lives were lost right here in the United States because those American men and women were killed at work, on the job. Another 2.5 million American workers suffered disabling injuries. That's 54 times the number of people we had wounded in Vietnam that year.
The subcommittee will be in order. This morning we're continuing with our oversight hearings to the occupational safety and health.
In an effort to stem this tide of injury, disease, and death, Congress created the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in 1970. In creating OSHA, Congress affirmed the right of every working man and woman to safe and healthful working conditions.
They have not only the right to expect, it's the law that they should be able to go to their work in the morning, give the employer so many hours for so much money, and be able to go home to their family that night the same way they walked in the door that morning.
Okay, so that's just sort of a short, hold on, let me stop this. It's a short overview of OSHA and what it was created for. So that completes our training in OSHA. I hope that you learned some stuff about what OSHA is and how it is relevant to our everyday work life. So don't forget that you need to fill out this worksheet and give it to your supervisor, and then your training in OSHA is completed. So I'll see you, of course, in the next video.